Tonight we shine our spotlight on a Virginia Beach police officer who went into a storm drain, then entered an underground tunnel, all in search of two stranded ducklings. Some of his actions captured on the officer's body cam, as we see in tonight's Everyday Hero.
How many ducks are in there?
2 ducklings. Officer Isaac Ankrom responding to a couple of stranded baby ducks.
Did you see them down there? I hear them.
Yeah, there's a tunnel.
Oh, there they are.
They keep coming in and out.
And they were making a fuss in this storm drain near town center. We caught up with the officer
I saw that this grate was completely off.
back out at the scene weeks after the rescue.
So I knew someone had to go in the hole, I just didn't know who.
While he was waiting for animal control officers, he radioed a fellow cop.
It's like a 10-foot drop with a ladder, and I'm tempted to just go down there and grab them. I didn't know if you have those like wading boots that you always have.
Yeah.
Are you still at the precinct?
Officer Ankrom also had another concern.
I put in an order for the city to come out and fix the grate. Yeah. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Eventually, his cop buddy shows up with the boots, and soon it's go time. Down the ladder into the storm drain. There you see the tunnel that he will soon go into in search of those stranded ducks. But there's a problem.
Once I got in, I tried to squeeze through with my gear, but I couldn't get through, so I had to hand back up my gear.
That included his body cam, which is why we can't show you how deep he went into the tunnel, but he says...
It goes pretty far. It goes straight, and it's a pretty large tunnel.
In fact, we walked the distance. He says it's about 30 yards. Were they kind of swimming away from you?
When I first went in, they were swimming away, and I was chasing them, and I was like, all right, this is going to be all day. I had my flashlight, and I had a bucket, and that was it. And we were okay. You could see the sunlight this way. Obviously, the further they took me in, the darker it was getting, and it was getting a little creepy.
But eventually...
Oh, you got both of them. There you go. Hold on.
Ankrom soon emerges, mission accomplished. And once they're out of the bucket, they're off and running. So for going the distance, we want to present you with an Everyday Hero
Thank
Award.
you so much.
We have a community partner of Southern Bank, and Southern Bank would like to give you a $300 Visa gift card.
Thank you.
Now, the officer did take a little razzing from some of his colleagues.
Oh, I bet.
Rubber duckies all on display in his precinct, and he has earned the nickname the Duck Whisperer.
Well, that's appropriate, don't you think? Because he went above and beyond and below to make that rescue.
Through that dark tunnel, and you heard him say it was a little creepy. I mean, that's some dedication.
He loves animals, though?
He does.
Okay.
He does. And he said what he eventually did was he said he knew that animals are drawn to light, and so he was tired of chasing them. And so he just tried to shine his flashlight, and that kind of allowed them to go upstream and then drift back into his bucket. And that's how he was able to.
That is amazing.
Right?
All applause to him.
So if you know someone making a difference in your community, nominate them for an Everyday Hero Award on WTKR.com.